Happy St. Patrick's Day and happy March Madness. I'm Louis Genovese. St. Bonaventure announced the hire of Jim Crowley last week. Our Anthony Goss took a look at his impact after 7 seasons of Providence College.
This is an incredible university. This is a great community.
Earlier this week, St. Bonaventure introduced its new women's basketball coach, Jim Crowley. His homecoming arrives in a time of a much-needed facelift for the program.
Whenever I'm here, the crowd energy is just really low, and I feel like that's really hard for the girls to kind of create their own energy on top of that.
The team went 6-26 last season and has not had a winning record since 2016. But fans like Bob Crowley, no relation to the coach, still believe in the team.
I just was really delighted because it gives us a chance to be putting a team on the floor now that we can be proud of.
But how does this hire change Bonaventure women's basketball? Former player Jessica Jenkins says it starts with the tenets of his coaching style.
That you're going to play hard, you aren't going to make the same mistake twice, and you're going to play for your teammates.
But Jenkins also understands the reinstitution of those values will take some time.
It's not easy to play college basketball. You're going to have to bring in people and make them fit your system right away. I know he'll have them ready, but I think they can get back up there.
In conjunction with a gameplay shift, Bonaventure women's basketball can rekindle the fire of a fan base eager for a turnaround.
I am definitely more excited.
A fan base that holds basketball high in importance.
Bonaventure is so important to me to provide competition and quality basketball. That's what I'm looking for.
For SBU-TV, I'm Anthony Goss.
Crowley's 258 wins remain the most in Bonnie's women's basketball history. His first test as head coach, hitting the recruiting trail and weathering the storm of the transfer portal. Speaking of that matter, the transfer portal has officially started Monday, March 13th. No St. Bonaventure Bonnies have entered the portal so far. Bonaventure is currently shopping for new transfers for next season. Players like Justin Wright, junior forward from NC Central, who has portal ranking of 13th overall. Even recruiting players close to home, including junior guard from the University of Buffalo, Zid Powell, ranking at 28th overall in the portal. Those are just 2 of the 9 players Bonaventure has shown interest in. The portal remains open through May 11th. Bonnie's women's lacrosse team rides a 2-game win streak, beating VCU and Eastern Michigan in the last week. Sophomore Fiona McGovern and redshirt freshman Jessica Natoro lead the upstart group. Looking for its first win against Davidson in team history on Saturday, McGovern currently leads the team with 32 points through 8 games, Natoro contributing 18 through the same stretch. The team currently sit at an overall record of 3-5 and 1-0 in the conference. They play this Saturday at the Mar Athletics Complex. The game will be live on ESPN Plus at noon. The Buffalo Sabres round up their road trip this afternoon against the Philadelphia Flyers. The team sits 6 points out of a wild card spot for this year's Stanley Cup playoffs with 15 games left in the regular season. The Flyers are coming off a 5-3 loss against the Vegas Golden Knights on Tuesday. The last time the Sabres faced the Flyers, they lost 4-0 at home. Puck drop will take place at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at 7 p.m. Spring sports in full swing this weekend. Baseball travels to Emmitsburg with a triple header versus Mount St. Mary's. The softball team travels to St. Louis. They have a doubleheader on a Saturday and a game on Sunday against the Billikens. And finally, men's tennis visits West Point, NY, facing Army on Sunday at 2 p.m. Plenty of Bonnie's action and potential transfer portal moves to monitor this weekend. Make sure to follow SBU-TV Sports on Instagram and Facebook to stay updated on all Bonnie sports action. That's all from me in sports. Back to you, Rich and Anthony.